What's up everyone? Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. So today's video is going to be a quick tutorial on my cut crease eye look that I am wearing right now. So if you want to know how I achieved this look, then please keep watching. My name is Christine and I create beauty and life videos. So if you want to join me on this journey, then please subscribe down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Before we get started into the video, I just want to make a quick little disclaimer. So I personally, when I apply my makeup, I like to do my foundation first and eyebrows. So you'll see when the video starts that I have pretty much my full face on, minus of course my eyeshadow and eyeliner and the contour and blush that I have going on. But for the most part, I generally, every single day, whenever I wear makeup, I always apply my foundation first and bake my face if I'm going to bake my face for the day. So you will see that in the video. I know I look a little bit crazy because I already have my foundation, eyebrows, and I am currently baking my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the eyes. I'm going to apply my Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion, which I always wear. So I just apply a little bit on each side, and then I blend the rest out with my fingers. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take my MAC palette and I'm going to start applying my eyeshadow. So the first thing I like to do is I'm going to do the highlight color, so just the lightest color that I'm gonna put on my face. And I like to put that color right under the eyebrow to just make it pop. And I just sweep it over and then blend it down a little. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that same color and then I'm just going to put it right in the inner corners of my eyes and then blend it out over my lid. Just start right in the inner corner. And this is just to help brighten up my eyes when I do start putting the darker colors on. And then I just sweep it over. After I apply my light color, my brightening color, I'm going to just apply my blending color and kind of like my base color. So I'm using Soft Brown by MAC. And I'm just gonna take a blending brush and get it all in the product. So swirling, swirling, tap it off. And then I'm just going to now follow the socket of where my eye would be, so my eye shape, and that would be right in this area right here. And I'm just going to wipe it back and forth like windshield wipers. I'm just going to go up and down all the way to the inner corner and then all the way back down to the outer corner. And then I like to kind of put some product in a sweeping outward motion because I do a wing liner. Okay, so now I'm gonna take two different colors. And I take these two at the top here, so this color and then this darker color right next to it. When I created my palette, I made sure to put them kind of next to each other or close to each other, not that it really matters, but just so I can dip back and forth, double dipping. Tap that off. And then I'm just going to line my crease a little bit more so I can define the actual crease. And I seriously just do it in a line motion following the actual socket right there. So I don't blend this one out too much kind of just try and do a straight line because I will go back in and blend that out as well. So one thing I like to do is I have a little handheld mirror so I can really see up close what I'm doing, and then I also make sure that I have a mirror that's a little bit further away so I can look at my face as a whole and make sure it looks pretty even. That color was to deepen the eye socket. I like to go one step further and make it a little bit darker, so I use these two colors right here. They're pretty dark and I just do the same thing, tap back and forth, hence why I get a lot of fallout. And then I go right back into that line and I just apply it right over. And I like to use a couple of different colors because when it blends out, it just looks really pretty and like you put a lot of effort into it. Because once everything blends out, it just looks really nice and smoky. So then I'll just take this same brush and I'll just blend all of the colors together just to help it along its way. Just blending up. And then also in little circular motions to really get all of the colors to blend in together. Okay. So I know it looks a little bit crazy right now. I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyeliner and then I'll come back and show you what my last few steps are. The last few steps are the most important steps because that's what really helps to shape my eyes and make them look a lot more even. Now that I have my eyeliner on, I'm going to show you guys how I cut the crease. So the eyeliner helps me to identify how I should cut my crease to make it look the most even. So I'm going to take my darkest color here, so the black, and then the dark brown here. So I'm going to kind of dip in between the two. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease with that dark color. And I kind of just follow the outline that I made previously to really shape the cut crease. And this is a precise eyeliner brush. Okay, so now I have a cut crease on both eyes and I like to go in now and give it some depth. So I'm gonna add some darker colors to the actual, right above where I cut my crease. And I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush at the tip here so that I can apply a darker color right outside of that. So I'll show you the colors. I'm gonna go in with this dark color right here. And then I kind of go between these two colors here and just kind of dip into all of them. So I'm gonna go up and around, and this is gonna give it that really smoky look and blend in that harsh line so it doesn't look too harsh. So you can see now both sides have a lot more depth and it definitely looks like I have a crease now. So for the final steps, what I like to do is just go in with some of the lighter colors that I used on my base. So like these two colors up here, these more reddish browns, there's a glare, right up here. And then I also blend that with my soft brown color. And then I just blend out the corners even more. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. Go right above this line, and now I'm gonna blend this line out some more. And then just blending. First I sweep back and forth, and then now I'm doing circular motions. Okay, So you can see now this side looks a lot more, it pops a lot more than this side. And then I also drag it up so it looks like I have a lot more lid space. And it just makes my eyes look a lot bigger and more open. Alright, so that's pretty much it at this point. I like to go in depending on if I'm going somewhere or if I'm just going out or if I'm going to be taking photos. I like to make the crease look a lot more darker so it pops out. So I generally just do that by going back in with a black, just the black on its own, using the Precise eyeliner pencil. And then you can see the corners down here have eyeshadow at the edges of my actual wings. So what I do is when I finish up the rest of my face, I'm going to go ahead and just clean out that corner using just a powder. So I will go ahead and finish up my contour and then I will come back and wrap up. So we have made it to the very end. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or have any comments, please leave them down below. I would love to see your questions or comments. And until the next video, I'll see you next time. Bye!